Quiz on Environment Day. Who hosts 2026 Environment Day? Answer: the Republic of Azerbaijan. Which year was the Global 500 Award first introduced? Answer: 1987. What is the focus of World Environment Day? Answer: raising global awareness. What highly prestigious award officially replaced the Global 500 Award in 2005? Answer: Champions of the Earth Award. Who is the mother of the environmental movement? Answer: Rachel Carson. What is the theme for World Environment Day 2026? Answer: Inspired by nature for climate for our future. What type of harmful solar radiation does the ozone layer primarily absorb to protect life on Earth? Answer: ultraviolet. Which international organization created and presented the Global 500 Award? Answer: UNEP. Which class of man-made chemical compounds was primarily responsible for tearing a hole in the ozone layer? Answer: chlorofluorocarbon. Which instrument is used to measure wind velocity? Answer: anemometer. How much of the world's oxygen is produced by just the Amazon rainforest? Answer: 20%. The color which is begin used widely for denoting conservation and preservation of the environment and related things. Answer: green color. What is the structural and functional unit of ecology where living organisms interact with each other and the surrounding environment? Answer: an ecosystem. Which country is popularly known as Land of the Windmills? Answer: Netherlands. Where is the first butterfly safari park in Asia? Answer: Thenmala, located in Kollam district in Kerala. When was Chipko movement started in India? Answer: April 1973. What natural phenomenon traps heat in the Earth's atmosphere? Answer: the greenhouse effect. What is the term used for cutting of forest on a large scale? Answer: deforestation. Which emerging energy solution is highlighted by the 2026 host nation as a key blueprint for oil producing nations transitioning to green economies? Answer: green hydrogen. Who started the Save Himalayan movement? Answer: Sundarlal Bahuguna. Which layer contains the ozone layer which absorbs harmful ultraviolet radiation from the sun? Answer: stratosphere. The production of light by living beings is known as? Answer: bioluminescence. Name the atmospheric layer that is completely cloudless and free of water vapor. Answer: thermosphere. Which year the Environment Day anthem launched? Answer: 2013. When was World Environment Day was established? Answer: 1972. Which instrument used to detect earthquakes? Answer: seismograph. Which year India hosted World Environment Day? Answer: 2018. Which consumer trend is strongly highlighted in 2026 educational campaign as a personal contribution to climate action? Answer: conscious, data driven consumerism and circularity. National Farmers' Day is observed on whose birthday? Answer: Charan Singh. When was the Bhopal tragedy? Answer: December 3rd, 1984. Which Indian state has the most mangrove forest? Answer: West Bengal. Which city has become the first city in India to launch a real-time flood forecasting system? Answer: Chennai. The region of air close to the earth and extending up to 10 km high is called? Answer: troposphere. Where is the world's largest rainforest? Answer: Amazon forest. Who was the first environmentalist in Kerala? Answer: Professor John C. Jacob. Who is known as the father of Indian environmental science? Answer: Professor R. Misra. In which year National Environment Policy was established in India approved? Answer: 2006 Union Cabinet of India. Which state in India has the highest number of national parks? Answer: Madhya Pradesh. Which World Environment Organization is also known as Environmental Commanders? Answer: Greenpeace. Which critical scientific baseline temperature limit is highlighted in 2026 environmental updates as the point of no return to avoid the most severe impact of global warming? Answer: 1.5 degrees Celsius. What is Kerala's first environmental magazine? Answer: Sochimukhi. Which gas is 78% of the atmosphere? Answer: nitrogen. Which international body serves as the primary leading global authority that coordinates World Environment Day outreach and campaigns? Answer: UNEP, the United Nations Environment Programme. Which is the second most abundant gas in the Earth atmosphere? Please comment your answer. Thanks for watching.